Hare Krishna. Welcome
Hare
everyone.
Krishna Prabhuji, Pranams Prabhuji.
Smitaji everyone. So tomorrow we are celebrating Radhashtami. So on that occasion we will discuss about little bit about Radharani. We'll see. We will uh, we will discuss about Radharani's lotus feet. Start with prayers. Om. Okay, 1 minute. I'll share. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपाकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणि निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणि। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण. So Hare Krishna. So most auspicious Radhashtami is coming. So we can meditate on the qualities of Srimati Radharani and many aspects to meditate. So we'll just see the what the lotus feet of Radharani. What does it represents and how can we meditate? Mm. You're able to see, right? Okay. So Radharani's lotus feet, like generally devotees always pray that let us serve the lotus feet of Radharani. Gopi Bhartur Padakamalayur Dasa Dasa Anudasaha. So in the and especially the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, we are like consider everyone as a servant of Srimati Radharani's servants. So in this way, like we will just see different symbols on Radharani's lotus feet and what does they represent. So Radharani's right lotus feet has 8 symbols. You can see one sacrificial altar. So sacrificial altar, Vedi something, and then there is mountain, and there is conch, there is earring. This is like earring. There is club, so club is here, and there is chariot. So this is huge chariot which is present here. There is spear, which is like Trishula kind of, and there is fish. So these are the 8 symbols that exist in Radharani's right lotus feet. And there are around 11 symbols exist in the left lotus feet. One is barley corn. So some of these symbols, they are common for Krishna's lotus feet and Radharani's lotus feet. Some are unique to Radharani's lotus feet. Right? If you notice, there is no club in the lotus feet of Krishna, but there is there is club in the lotus feet. Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma. So Shankha, Chakra, Padma, they are existing in Krishna's lotus feet. So and they are existing in Radharani's lotus feet also. Gada is also existing in Radharani's lotus feet. So barley corn, this is common. Then there is disc, chakra, which is existing here. And there is Urdhva Rekha, which is existing from, which is extending from below between these two fingers and till the middle. And there is a lotus, which is just below the middle finger. There is there is umbrella, and there is an elephant gourd. There is flag. There is bracelet. There is a flower, and then there is a creeper. This is like creeper, and then half moon. So these are 11 symbols which are existing in Radharani's left lotus feet. Right? So what does these each of these things represent? Right? So we'll just see. So conch shell, some symbols which are common for both of the Krishna's lotus feet and Radharani's lotus feet. So we'll just see which are common, and then there are some unique to Krishna, and there are some symbols unique to Radharani. So conch shell, which is common to both Krishna and Radharani. So conch shell is a symbol of victory. Conch shell is a symbol of victory, like that woe to those who take shelter of Radharani's lotus feet. They are always saved from distress, and it awards fearlessness. Generally, with conch shell, we hold water to bathe the deities. And when we do Abhishek, generally Radhashtami day, we do Abhishek for Radha Krishna. And so that Abhishek we are doing for the Radha Krishna, and that Amruta, whatever comes from that Abhisheka, that is considered as Charana Amruta, right? Which extinguishes the blazing fire of material miseries for all the devotees, right? So in this way, like conch shell is representing the victory, symbol of victory. So it exists both in Radha and Krishna also. Then there is flag. So flag, so generally it represents the security and protection from fear, those who are meditating. So Krishna also has this flag, which is for Krishna, it is on right side. So this announces security and protection from fear for devotees who are all meditating on this flag symbol. Right? And especially the flag on Radharani's feet proclaims victory for her Sakis. Right? Generally, Radharani Sakis means those who assist Radharani in the pastimes with Krishna. Right? So, like the generally the Krishna, when he is like for his enjoyment, like Radha Krishna, like they are ekatmano apibura deha bedau gatauto, like they are eternally one and also eternally two. In their pastime there is a lot of rasa. To add that rasa, Radharani only expanded as her sakis. So and like together it will increase together the pleasure of Krishna will increase. So Sakis, they take lot of pleasure in uniting Radharani and Krishna. They understand that Radharani is the one who can give topmost pleasure to Krishna, and their bhava is to always unite Radharani with Krishna. But Radharani also, she takes she has lot of gratitude for all the Sakis, and she had also lot of love for all her associates, and she also takes her pleasure in uniting her Sakis with Krishna also. In this way, both had lot of love. And so this flag represents victory for her Sakis. That's how Radharani's flag is representing. And then there is fish. Fish existing in both Radharani's right lotus feet below and Krishna's left lotus feet below. Fish exists. This fish represents, right? So fish generally, it cannot stay without water. It cannot live only. So similarly, devotees, they cannot live without the shelter of lotus feet of Radharani and Krishna. Right? So, and Radharani's fear fish implies that Radharani, he cannot live without a moment without her beloved Krishna, Shama. Right? So that means just like fish cannot stay outside water, Radharani, if she is in separation from Krishna, she develops lot of feelings, right? Like reading Radhikashtakam. So where it is mentioned that like Aneka Dainya, like so many kind of feelings Radharani, like Yakshanarda Krishna Viprasangato Dodita, Neka Dainya Bhava Vrinda Todita. Just by separation from Krishna, Radharani feels so many bhavas. She was afflicted. And when he meets Krishna, all her Akila, Tapa, and all the miseries that she experiences, that will go away. So, in this way, Radharani always feel separation from Krishna. So, this is like one understanding. And also, mind also represents fish. So, fickle mind, right, always moves hither and there. So, one must practice to fix the mind on lotus feet of Radha and Krishna in their heart. Then in the lotus feet, generally like fish cannot live in a dry place. So when we meditate on lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, the it will bring lot of nectar or some life in our heart. It will kind of melt, it will kind of liquefies. So in this way, that represents and also this fish also allows us. This fish is also it is exists on Cupid's flag. Right? So therefore, fish represents like Krishna's fish kind of excites Vrajagopis, and also Krishna is also conquered by the Radharani's attraction. So in this way, like that is also one of the meaning. And sometimes like Krishna also take Matsya avatar, right? Matsya avatar to save his devotees. So that is also indicated by fish in Krishna's lotus feet. Then there is lotus in the left side of Radharani, and there it is exists in the right side of Krishna's feet. So lotus kind of represents greed for prema in the minds of bee-like devotees who meditate, right? Generally, bee gets attracted to the lotus. So similarly, the devotees who meditate on the lotus symbols and Radha and Krishna, they also they are also looking for prema which exists in Radha and Krishna. So lotus also uh, represents the goddess of fortune, right? Symbol of Lakshmi Devi. So one who meditates on Radha Govind's lotus feet, they will be always fortunate and successful. Mm. So, and then lotus feet, always when we say feet, we always say lotus feet. That implies there is a, like, it is very soft, delicate, like a lotus, soft, delicate with a lot of fragrance. So this way lotus feet of Radha and Krishna also very soft, and they are also appear like fresh lotus blossoms in this way. Lotus feet, like lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, they always live in Vrajabhumi. That Vrajabhumi also spreads like a lotus. The shape of, like we hear, wherever Krishna steps, that place, he, like Krishna always lives in Vrindavan, and Vrindavan also looks like a lotus flower. So in this, like it, which is shaped like a lotus, that is also implies, right? And one who is meditating on the Radha and Krishna, uh, like on the lotus feet, which is on lotus, they, by this lotus, all their all their desires will be fulfilled. And like also in Radharani's feet especially, it refers to, sometimes he undergoes mana, right? So that time Krishna personally comes and massages Radharani's lotus feet. And there is a one, like there is one pastime, like like one poet, he kind of describes that Krishna sometimes worships Radharani's lotus feet. So seeing that, like he kind of, how come Krishna touches the worships lotus feet of Radharani, kind of he kind of erases something like that. And then Krishna reveals to that person that actually I worship Radharani's lotus feet. So, and that person, that devotee kind of realizes, oh, Krishna actually worships Radharani's lotus feet, right? So there are some pastime where Krishna actually comes and uh, pleads, touches Radharani's feet and pleads for her mercy. And Radharani, her heart melts, right? So Radharani exhibits man many times. Krishna sometimes leaves Radharani, sometimes it comes late to meet Radharani. Sometimes he goes and meets some other gopis. So that time Radharani becomes very upset and she exhibits man. So that time, to pacify Radharani, Krishna sometimes he massages feet of Radharani with this load and the lotus. So in this way, that is also indicated in this lotus feet of Radharani. And also, like sometimes Radharani also carries blue lotus on her hand. Right? So sometimes whenever Krishna misbehaves, Radharani kind of taps on Krishna with that lotus. So these are all indications of lotus feet, lotus. And there is a gourd on Radharani's left feet, and gourd also exists in Krishna's right feet, right side. Right? So gourd, generally elephant gourd, right? Generally the elephant gourd is used to restrain elephant, right? So mind of devotees is compared to elephant, which is like roams here and there, and especially when it is mad, no one will be able to control. So one who meditates on this elephant gourd on the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, their mind will be controlled, and it will be like when it is going in a wrong path, the elephant rider uses this gourd to bring it to the right path. So devotees path will be in the right way when one meditates on the god of Radha and Krishna's lotus feet. Right? And Radharani's feet, the god shows that Radha and only Radha can control the mad elephant of Krishna. No one can control Krishna, but it is mentioned that, right, there in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, in first shloka, there is a description of different gopis. So some gopis, they are controlled by Krishna, right? They are fully controlled. And some gopis, they interact on equal level with Krishna. But some gopis control Krishna, right? Radharani controls Krishna. No one can control Krishna, but even Krishna surrenders to Radharani. So that mad elephant of Krishna will be controlled by it is like Radharani is controlled. That implies like that god on this Radharani's lotus feet is implying that. Hmm. And there is this barley corn, it exists on Krishna's right side here, it exists in left side in the Radharani's just below the thumb feet. Right? So barley corn kind of represents the opulences. The devotee receives opulences by serving the lotus feet of Radha Govinda. One finds then the right, if one finds the shelter at the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, then their life journey of achieving taking so many births and deaths is cut very short. Just like the grain of barley is very short. By grain of barley, it sustains the living entity's life. Similarly, the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna fully nourish the souls of people who meditate on them. So this is barley corn is mentioned. And altar, right? So there is Vedi, fire sacrifice Vedi, which is existing only on Radharani's lotus feet. Those who meditate are on this, their sins are burned up, just like on the fire of altar yajna. People offer obeisance, like some different things, their sins will go away. Like that, one who meditate on Radharani's symbol, lotus feet, this altar, it will burns away all the sins. And just as when Brahmanas they offer fire sacrifices, then the whole universe get nourished, right? So like Krishna says in Gita, right? When we offer sacrifice, this there is universal sacrifice. Right? We receive all our things from different devatas, and when we are receiving, we have to offer it back to devatas to receive. But this way, this yajna cycle exists. So in this way, Brahmanas they perform, the whole universe get nourished by offering fire sacrifices. So, and those who offer their mind in sacrifice to Radharani's lotus feet, they will become enriched and nourished in devotion when one meditates on this sacrificial fire. Right? And right, also it also represents the ultimate goal of all tapa, vrata, dana, yajna. So all these things is ultimately achieving the shelter of Radharani's lotus feet. Right? So yajna, dana, tapa, all the Vedic rituals, ultimately if one attains the lotus feet of Radharani, then they have achieved the perfection. That also indicated by this altar. Then there is a symbol of half moon. It also exists in Krishna also. Half moon, right? Lord Shiva keeps half moon on his heads. So great personalities like Lord Shiva also keeping the Radha Krishna's lotus feet on their head. That is the glory of the feet of Radha and Krishna. And also Uh, so that therefore it indicates that devotees who decorate their heads with the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, they will also become exalted like their pure devotees, like Lord Shiva. And also moon indicates cool shower, cooling rays. So Radha and Krishna lotus feet, one whoever meditates, the cooling rays, right, it soothes them. Nectarian love, it showers nectar upon their devotees, which kind of extinguishes the threefold miseries, material miseries. Right. And then, so, and then this is the moon, which is indicating. And also, moon is said to be the presiding deity of mind, right? So we often hear there are four personalities who control our antahkarana. Moon god controls the mind. Right? So that means the devotee's mind, they will also reside when they are may reside. There is like they are when they are meditating on the symbol of moon. So they are the devotee's mind is also controlled and kept on the lotus feet of the Lords Radha and Krishna. So and sometimes that like if you remember the prayers, ज्योत्स्नाभिराहत महदन्धकारं सञ्चिन्तयेत् भगवतश्चरणारविन्दं वज्राङ्कुशध्वजसरोरुह लाञ्छनाढ्यम् उत्तुङ्गरक्तविलहन् नखचक्रवाल ज्योत्स्नाभिराहत महत् hridayandakaram. Actually, this shloka comes when Kapilidev describes the beauty of the Lord, and it starts with the lotus feet, how one should meditate on the different symbols of the Lord. And and there it is in the above, just lotus feet above, even the nails also represents like very effulgent, right? So they are also compared to moons, and when meditates, their sins and all other auspicious things will arise, sins will go away like that. So this moon, half moon existing below and also above above the nails in the form of above the toes in the form of nails also. In this way, it gives a lot of lustrousness. And just like half moon, it progresses and becomes full moon. So similarly, one who meditates on this half moon, their glories will also increase to the topmost degree like that. And this is moon. And there is an curve coming from lotus feet of Radharani. That curve also exists in Krishna in the right side. So Radharani, it is left side. Right. So this curve uh, is like a lifeline, right? One who holds to the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna, they are holding to their lifeline, and they will be transported to spiritual world. And it also indicates the path to Radha Govinda is very direct, straight, and narrow. And also lotus feet Radha Govinda, like it can they that can elevate one from lowest state to highest state, one who takes shelter. So this is the Urdhva Rekha that is coming. Then there is a disc, right? This chakra which exists in this side, Krishna side, and it exists in this side in the Radharani. So chakra, basically chakra kind of cuts off all the enemies. So we also have 6 enemies in the form of Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. So all these 6 enemies or 6 senses always gets attracted to different places. So all these things will be removed by meditating on chakra. Right? Also, it indicates the Tejas Tattva, so principle of brilliance. So it destroys the darkness of sin. One who meditates in the hearts of devotees, one who meditates. And Radharani's foot, it indicates that she is the like a ruler of her own kingdom formed by the circle of Vrajamandal. So like she is the like she is the ruler. She is Radhe Vrindavanadishe Karunamrita Vahini Krupaya Nija Padabjam Dasyam Mahyam Pradyatam. This is the prayer Radhe Vrindavana Adishe. You are Radharani, you are the queen of Vrindavan. So, and devotees they pray, Radhe Vrindavanadishe, Karuna Amrita Vahini. You have lot of Karuna. Radharani has so many wonderful qualities. Out of them, the topmost quality is Karuna. Karuna Amrita Vahini. You carry that Karuna. Krupaya Nija Padabjam. Krupaya, by that Karuna, Nija Padabjam Dasyam Mahyam Praditam. Give me servitude to your lotus feet, like that devotees pray. Right? So, Vrindavanadishe, Vrajamandala, she is the emperor, mistress, empress of that Vrajamandal. And in this way, one who meditates on this symbol of chakra and Radharani, she will attain Vraja. Right? So in this way, this chakra is mentioned. And then there is an umbrella, right? So umbrella also exists in Krishna's lotus feet, Radharani, right side. So Radharani, generally what umbrella? So umbrella represents the protection, right? So that Vraja, like there is a prayers of elemental devatas to Krishna. There they say that they compare Krishna's lotus feet with Atapatram, right? How it protects one from heat, right? So it is like a cooling shade it will gives. It will kind of protect from Tapatraya. So like umbrella, so in this way they are, and also incessant rainfall also it will, rainfall of material miseries may come. So there the protection is umbrella. Right? And Radharani's feet, umbrella indicates that her lotus feet provide relief to her beloved from the scorching heat felt in her separation. And Krishna always feels separation, so he also gets relieved there. And also, like Krishna, he kind of lifted Govardhan hill, and Govardhan hill acted like a Atapatra from the rains of Indra. So that also is indicated, like Krishna uses Govardhan as a hill, as a Atapatra. So though like that is a like kind of festival when Krishna lifted all the Vrajavasis, they experienced a lot of pleasure inside that Atapatra. So those who meditate on this, they will also experience that love. That also indicates. And some great kings, they always have umbrella on their head, right? So those who sit on the shadow of this umbrella, they will be also become exalted like great kings, right? So that is also one of the meaning of umbrella. So then there is a symbol of chariot. Right? This is a huge chariot symbol on right side, right? So this also chariot of the mind will be controlled by focusing on Radha's lotus feet. It means Krishna is so merciful to his devotees that he even becomes chariot driver for them. Right? So when we meditate on chariot on Radha's Rani's lotus feet, so Krishna comes and sit and ride, they become driver. So one who rides on chariot, he will easily reach on his destination. So similarly, the supreme goal become very easy to attain by meditating on the chariot. Whoever keeps his mind on the chariot of Radharani's feet emerges victorious in the battle with Maya. So, in this way, chariot of Krishna's mind is always carried away by the loving service of Srimati Radharani. So, these are all indicated by chariot and the Radharani's lotus feet. So, then there is a club which is not there in Krishna, only in Radharani's right foot it exists, right? So, like this club can chastise the elephant of sinful lust. So, it can drive away the sinful desire. So, rather than one who meditates on club will go away, this lust will go away. Then, earring. Earring is special and Radharani. And Krishna, it shows that Krishna's ear always listened to the tinkling sound of Radharani's charming ankle bells, the melodious sound of her voice, the sweet rhythms of her love poems, and the intoxicating ragas of her veena. Right? Rasa Lasa Gita Narma Satkalali Pandita. Radharani is said to be expert in various kalas. Right? Satkalali Pandata. So what are the different kala, rasa, but different arts that Radharani is expert? One of the expertise is she uh, she cooks for Krishna, right? So many varieties. Right? Radharani has received a boon from Durvasa Muni that whoever eats your cooking, he will become healthy, he will become, no diseases will come, and he, so like that she attained. And that news spread in Braja, and Yashoda personally wrote letter to Vrishabhanu Maharaj and Kirtida Devi that please send Radharani daily to cook for Krishna. So like that, so that Krishna will be happy, will be healthy. So in this way, queen, right, Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda, they are like queens of Vrindavan. So they wanted to give protection for Krishna. So they requested. So in that way, Radharani daily comes and cooks for Krishna. This is like eternal Leela. So yes. So this so in this way, Radharani is expert in so many kala, right? And she is expertise is also her. She sings very nicely. She dances very nicely. She plays veena very nicely. So all these things, Krishna is very much attracted. So she always hears the sound. So earrings represents that Krishna is attracted to her voice, tinkle bells, all those things. So this is, and there is also a mountain on Radharani's right lotus feet. So this is unique to Radharani. That so this marks that even though Giri Govardhan is worshipped by all of Raja as the best of mountain, still Govardhan Hill in turn especially serves the lotus feet of Radhika. Right? So who glorified Radharani, who glorified Govardhan as the best of the hill? Last time we are discussing that Radharani personally glorified as Haridasa Varya, Hantaya Madri Rabala, Haridasa Varya Yadrama Krishna Charana Sparsha Pramoda Manantanoti. So Radharani personally glorified this Govardhan as Haridasa Varya. But in turn, why? Because Govardhan takes lot of pleasure in serving all kinds of devotees of Krishna. So especially Govardhan feels lot of happiness in serving Radharani. So this mountain is residing in Radharani's lotus feet. So in this way, Govardhan is also serving Radharani's lotus feet. So that mountain represents that. And then there is a bracelet. So bracelet on the left side of Radharani's lotus feet. So this mark, they are all, this bracelet represents, Radha indicates that Radharani's feet are always present in Krishna's hand and Krishna is massaging. Just as a bracelet always accompanies the hand. Right? So this is similar to other Mohan Leela, Krishna massages Radharani's lotus feet. So and there is also a Shakti, like kind of weapon in the spear in the right lotus feet of Radharani. So this that for those who take shelter of Radharani, her feet immediately appear to slash all the material bonds of mundane life. Tapatraya or three gunas, all those things will be vanquished. So that is represented by Shakti. Sri also that it represents Radharani is the source and reservoir of all the unlimited Shakti or powers in this world. right? All the Shaktis in this world, they are kind of like sometimes it is said the whatever Shaktis are that exist, they are also kind of reflections of Radharani. Right? So whatever Shaktis that appear, they are all powers of Radharani in her own reflections only they are coming. So in this way, the Shakti represents her powers. Then there is a flower, right? Flower in the left side of Radharani. So this flower shows the divine fame of Radharani's feet spreads everywhere, just like fragrance of a flower spreads. So Radharani's feet, lotus feet, the fame spreads everywhere. And flower is very delicate, smooth. Right? So Radharani's feet are not hard, but soft like a flower petals. And also, just as every fruit comes into being after the plant blooms, similarly, all the spiritual fruits comes into being after the first blossoming at the soles of Radharani's feet. It is mentioned like that Bhakti Lata Bija, it grows, first fruits, flowers will come, and that will like grows like a fruit. So flower, like it, the all the shelter originally it blooms at the feet of Radharani, and then finally it yields the results of fruits. So that is also represented by flower. Then creeper. So creeper exists in the Radharani's left side. Creeper, the like creeper, just like example we have given, that Bhakti Lata Bija, that creeper Lata is compared, that grows and reaches, ultimately it starts with a small bija, and when we do Shravana Kirtana Jale, and we regularly water that Bhakti Lata Bija with hearing and chanting, that bija, that lata grows, and it finally crosses beyond these 14 material worlds. It enter into Vaikunta and it crosses and it goes to Goloka and takes shelter in the lotus feet of Radharani and Krishna. Right? So that creeper is indicated here, Radharani's feet. Anyone who takes shelter, they are that grows. And also it also shows that Radharani's feet are found in the forest of Vrindavan, where there are so many latas, creepers, they are all thriving. Right? Radharani feet is a symbol of Vrindavan. And also Radharani's feet wander in so many kunjas, and there are so many in places, bushes, it is mentioned, right? Every day we sing in this Guru Ashtakam, there also it comes, right? Guru takes lot of pleasure in arranging the Leelas of Radha Krishna. Right? So Radharani, she, and in while praying to Tulsi Maharani also, we are praying that let let me attain the Vrindavan Kundas, the Vrindavan Kunja, where I can eternally see the beautiful faces of Radha and Krishna. Right? So Radharani wanders in this Vraja Kunja. Right? And also Radharani is the supreme goddess of herbal medicine. Her feet are the ideal medicine for curing the disease of materialism. So that creeper is also indicating. It's like a creeper, it also means that there is a tamal tree which is representing the Krishna, and in tamal tree there is a creeper which surrounds Krishna. So Radharani is like a creeper wrapping around the tamal tree known as Krishna. So that also indicates this creeper. Intelligent devotees who hold on to Lord's Radharani's lotus feet, just as a creeper firmly grasps whatever it ascends. Like that, people take shelter of Radharani's lotus feet and they achieve supreme perfection. Right? In this way, various symbols of Radharani, they are all discussed so that we can meditate. Right? So it is like when we are chanting also, we can meditate on the different various symbols of Radha and Krishna. These are all symbols provides supreme auspiciousness. Like that, Krishna's symbols are also explained. We just so tomorrow is appearance of Radharani. So we are celebrating Radhashtami, supremely auspicious day where we can pray to Radharani for eternal service to Radha and Krishna. So Radharani is said to be like supremely merciful, and especially at the time of appearance, Janma Tedi, Janma, like they will become more merciful. And when we approach Radharani, Krishna becomes more easy. Right? Raghunath Das Goswami one time he says, if Krishna is alone, I will be very afraid to go near Krishna. But Krishna, if he is with Radharani, I will run to that place to take shelter. Because whenever Krishna is with Radharani, he becomes more merciful. He forgives. Right? So, like whenever Lord is accompanied by her feminine counterpart, Lord becomes very merciful. It is mentioned that Ram is with Sita. Whenever Ram is with Sita, he never killed. Whenever Sita is away, that time Ram killed so many demons like that. So, like generally, that feminine aspect, the Karunya aspect of Krishna is represented by Radharani. So, in this way, we can pray to Radharani for shelter. The day we are eagerly representing. Generally, Krishna Ashtami, many people celebrate, but Radha Ashtami, especially our Gaudiya Vaishnavas, especially they celebrate as a supreme festival. So, I wish all of you a very happy Radha Ashtami. So, I'll stop here. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for explaining all these things. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare
My
Krishna.
my humble obeisances.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare. So, hopefully,
Prabhuji, can I ask one question, Prabhuji?
yes, Mataji.
Can you tell one word or one sentence for each symbol so that we can remember easy day?
Again, whole class summary हो जाएगा.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, okay, we'll just see so that we will, how can we, like each symbol, what can it represent? So generally these symbols will, okay, we'll see. Right. First,
Sorry, Prabhuji.
we'll just see, or just we'll try to recap basically. Conchal. So conchal is like fearlessness. It awards fearlessness. And we can remember we do Abhishek. So that time Amrita, Charana Amrita will come. Right? That is conchal. Flag. Flag is generally security and protection from fear. Right? So this is this thing. And also it is symbol of victory. Right? Victory for Sakis especially. Fish. Fish generally like devotees, like even Shiva, like fish cannot live without water. So fickle mind, like if we can also, without shelter of Radharani or Radha Govinda, we cannot live. And also especially that Radha Rani cannot live without Krishna. This is like fish. Then lotus, basically uh, like mind is compared to bee, and lotus is compared to flower. So one who meditates on bee of Radha Govinda, they will attain good fortune, like Mother Lakshmi. Like, lotus also symbolizes Lakshmi. So then God, so God is elephant, like mind will be controlled by God. Right? So then barley corn represents the, just like it sustains life and provides opulence. So it provides kind of these opulences and sustains. Altar, like fire, this is altar, fire sacrifice. So whole universe sustains by doing fire sacrifice. Similarly, nourished, that root of all the sacrifice is like meditating on Radha Krishna's lotus feet. Right? And then half moon, like Lord Shiva's also they keep on their lotus feet. So similarly, devotees one who keep on the lotus feet, they will also shine. Cooling rays also it indicates. This line kind of one who takes, they will go back to, like it is like act like a lifeline, and they will be transported to spiritual world. Then disc kind of just like chakra will remove enemies, it removes all the 6 enemies, kama krodha. So then umbrella, it gives cooling shelter from tapa and also like rain like miseries. And then chariot is chariot of the mind, one who sits, they will easily go to their destination. And Krishna also become their driver, one who meditates. Right? And then club will smash away the elephant of sinful lust. Then mountain, like even Giriraj is also worshipping the Lord's Radharani's lotus feet. Bracelet is hands, like Krishna places in his near his hands. So Krishna also massages Radharani's lotus feet. Shakti, all the Shaktis in this world is coming from Radharani's lotus feet. Flower, very delicate. So that fragrance spread. Similarly, fame of devotee one who meditates on Radharani's lotus feet spreads. Creeper, flower and creeper, just like creeper takes one to Bhakti Lajavita goes. The devotee also goes to Lord, and also Radharani's lotus feet is on creeper, so she always resides in Vrindavan in different bushes. So these are all maybe some recap we done. Hare Krishna. So that we can remember the more
Thank
we.
you so much, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna. The more we discuss, we hear, we see, the more it is also like kind of meditation only. So that's why we are discussing. Okay. So thank you everyone. Jai Shri
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Radharani ki jai, Radha
Jai.
so ki
Jai.
jai. Hare Krishna. Srila